This is the lecture for Elizabeth Anderson's chapter Democracy, Instrumental versus Non-Instrumental Value. So the only point to make about this reading is that you want to keep your eye on sort of like what is her goal, what is her claim or her claims, like what are her central thesis, what is her central thesis, what are her central theses in the chapter. She's very clear about this. So like, in uh, the second paragraph and then the third paragraph, she's saying in the fourth paragraph, uh, she's saying like, look, in this essay, I shall not deny blah, blah, blah. I shall argue the same about democratic participation. I shall also argue that blah, blah, blah. I'll also be arguing, and so that's like five things or something. So again, she's very clear about what her goal is, but her goal is a little less straightforward than the Arneson chapter we read the last time. So Arneson is like he's defending democratic instrumentalism. What is democratic instrumentalism? It's that democracy is the justified form of government because it's instrumentally good and not for any other reason. And then Anderson, as the title of the chapter shows, like this is also the thing she's arguing about: instrumental versus non-instrumental value for democracy. And she is like opposed to Arneson, so she is like the other kind of view, but she's more uh, maybe subtle or complexer. Like it's she has a more complicated view than just democracy. Well, certainly much more complicated than just democracy has non-instrumental value. Like that's like that is her view, but also it's more complicated than that. And so just, keep in mind what is she trying to establish in the article? Like what is the endpoint she's trying to figure out? Because again, it's more complicated and subtle than Arneson, who is relatively clear, like, look, I'm defending democratic instrumentalism.